crosswind, runway 35, summit.
Okay, we're good. Checklist, good, good, good. Put it right there. Okay, fuel's on both. We got 10 gallons in one, 11 gallons the other side. Elevators are neutral for takeoff. Got my altimeter setting. Compass heading. Winds are 3-2 out of gusting at 11, so we're going to go to runway 35. Okay, how's that? Okay. Gauges are good. Ammeter is pulsing, so that means my beacon is on. And that's good. We are good to go. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf, taxiing from the hangars to Tree 5 Summit. Just announced that because I heard some people on the pattern a little bit. Let's see here. So looking. Nobody's coming. Good. Yeah, wind sock looks like it's favoring Tree 5. Let's see what Tree 5 is all about. Hold the yoke back in case there's any gravel.
Summit, Cessna 13715, turning left base, runway 35, summit.
Tree 5 Summit. So find the yellow line, that's my taxi line. If your butt's on the line, you're doing fine. Okay, steer with your feet. So that would be my stop point, but I don't really have to stop here because there's nobody coming, nobody in the way. Follow the yellow line to the left for Tree 5. Tree 5.
Summit, Cessna 13715, turning final, runway 35, summit.
Yes, he is. Okay, set my OBS back to 1. I use that as a counter for number of landings when I'm practicing. Keeps track, so the next landing I'll have would be landing number 1. That's 1, 2, 3, so there we go. Okay, that Cessna's coming in. Looks good. Looks good. Sure I don't go too fast. Looks good. Oh! He's trying to crab. Oh. Okay, there he goes. Settle down now. Okay. That's alright. Not a great landing, not a bad landing. Or like most of mine. Chinooks in space! Okay. Get back on the yellow line. Do. Be nice if the yellow line was straight for a while. So I did physically check my fuel with the sticks, and I do have 10 gallons in one tank and 11 gallons in the other. You know, the one tank looks like it is reading full for some silly reason. Oh, it's bouncing a little bit. Probably be catching up here soon.
Summit traffic, Cessna 13715, turning left crosswind, departing the pattern to the west, summit.
Okay, so we spin around here and we do a little run up. Turned into the wind for the most part, as best you can. So it should be about there. Have enough pavement to turn back to the threshold of the runway. Okay, checklist for run up. Brakes are on set. Fuel is, well, brakes are on set. Fuel is both. Takeoff trim is set. Flight controls.
Summit, Archer 453 Quebec is entering west downwind for runway 35, Summit.
Free and correct, no problems there. Mixture for best power, which means full. That's the mixture of fuel and air. And then primer is in and locked. Yes, it is. 1700 RPM on the engine scale there on the tachometer. 1700-ish. Not to be exact. Mags left. You should see a drop of 75 to 100, 75. Go back to both. Mags right. Same thing. 75 to 100. Go back to both. We want to test our carb heat. So we pull carb heat. See about 75, 100. That's good. Vacuum gauge is over 5. That's good. Anywhere between 4 and 6 is good.
Summit Archer 453 Quebec is turning left base for 35 Summit.
Temperatures, oil temperatures coming up. Oil pressure is good. Ammeters are charging. Friction lock is good on the throttle. While we're up on an RPM, I also like to adjust the instruments. My directional gyro should match my compass. It does not. It's off a little bit. It's okay. It's expected to precess, they call it. 435. It's about. Yeah, it wasn't really that off. This is usually okay. We'll listen to the weather one more time. I hate this radio, that's why I keep it off.
Summit Airport, automated weather observation.
Summit Archer 453 Quebec is turning final for runway 35.
0 at 7, Pika 15, visibility more than 10, sky condition 6,500, scattered 7,000, scattered, temperature 23 Celsius, 2.11 Celsius, altimeter 2999.
And that matches up with our field elevation. We're right about 75 feet, plus or minus 5, depending on which end of the runway you're on. So we're good. Okay, so bring the power back down to a little bit about idle. We haven't run in a while, so I just want to make sure we get her a good run up here. So now my brakes release, and I will take off, or get ready to take off. Close my window here, so I don't have the vent blowing me in the face anymore, or the nice cool air yet. So here are the double lines you really do have to stop in front of. On the other side you can come across when they're broken lines, but solid lines you got to stop. And I got to wait until that Archer is clear of the runway. Then I can announce. And we're really supposed to wait until he's actually on the taxiway completely, which he's, or she is, futzing around with. Okay, she's off.
Summit Archer 453 Quebec is clearly active and taxiing back Summit.
Okay, I see her on the taxiway. I don't hear or see anybody else in the sky. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf at Tree 5, departing closed traffic Summit. So we can now proceed, still keeping a watchful eye out and ear out for anybody. And then we can line up. And we got 4,800 feet, so we got plenty. Throttle up. Engine is alive. RPMs 2,400. Gauges are good. Rudder to the wind a little bit. Here's my 60-mile-an-hour rotation speed. Nose up. Leveled off on the ground effect. Keep on picking up speed. 82 miles an hour, best climb. We're up. We are up. Tree 5, keep runway heading. Keep hands on the throttle. We got a positive rate of climb, 500 feet a minute. No traffic.
Summit Archer 453 Quebec is taking off on my 35 and staying in pattern Summit.
Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf, turning left crossway in Tree 5. So we got our 900 feet, and I can level out because that's our pattern altitude. Come back to power. Don't need all that power. Staying in the pattern. Catch up. That Archer could be faster than me if she's a 180 horsepower, but that's alright. Give me some trim to keep level. 100 feet. Okay. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf, turning downwind, 357. Still got good power. Pull some mixture out, lean it out a little bit. Don't need all that gas. 1,000 feet. Lose a little bit of altitude. It's alright though, we're not that bad. 1,000 feet, there's my runway. There's the Archer. Got some power. Little houses on the hillside. Little houses made of ticky-tacky. There's my grass strip. Wind's favored the concrete today, so didn't use that.
Summit Archer 450 Quebec is turning crosswind for runway 35.
Nice little day here today. Okay, I'm perpendicular with my numbers.
Summit traffic Archer 450 Quebec is entering left downwind for 35 Summit.
That's where I pull to 1700, get my mixture rich, hold the altitude up until I get down to 80 miles an hour and then let her fall gracefully. I'm also in flaps range, so I can drop 10 flaps. 10 flaps down, 80 miles an hour. Good, 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 good. Looking good. Give me a rate of descent. 300 feet per minute. Come on, give me a 300 feet per minute rate of descent. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Okay.
And Bay Bridge traffic, flight 4521 Charlie Tango. Turning left crosswind, runway 29er Bay Bridge, closed pattern.
20-degree flaps. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf. Turning base, 35 Summit. Okay, we got base. Ace of base. Nobody coming. See no evil. Okay. Got 75 miles an hour. That's good. Second set of flaps. 750 feet. That's good. About midway through base. That's good. Nobody coming. Nobody in front of me. Nobody calling. Okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf. Turning final, tree 5, full stop, Summit. And I will give myself some 30-degree flaps. Just a wee bit high, not very.
And Bay Bridge traffic, flight 4521 Charlie Tango. Turning left downwind, runway 29er Bay Bridge.
Summit traffic Archer 450 Quebec turning left base for 35 Summit.
Three white over 1 red. Just a little bit high, but that's okay. That's better than being low, I always say. Better than being low. There we go. 2 white over 2 red. That's what we'd like to see. 2 white over 2 red. Airspeed 65. It's okay. A little bit swirly because all these trees and buildings and stuff. A little bit swirly, not too bad. 200 feet.
Summit traffic Archer 450 Quebec is turning final for 35 and it's going to be a full stop Summit.
Okay. 60 miles an hour, so I'll give it a little bit of juice. Don't want to get lower than that. Don't want to get lower than 60 miles an hour. There we go. Now, over the concrete, pull the power. Let her settle, let her settle. Get the end of the runway. Tilt back, tilt back, tilt back. Oh, main wheel's down. nose wheel down. Good, 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 good. Flaps are coming up. Flaps are up. Give myself some mixture here. Hit the actual brakes. And we'll turn off right here because the lady is behind me. Turn off, and we are clear of the runway almost. Summit traffic, Skyhawk 7005 Golf clear, G57. And that was the name of that tune. Line up on the taxiway again. Going a little bit fast. So the winds are coming from behind us. So, and from my right rear quarter. So I dive away from the winds. That's why I have my yoke depressed and to the left. If we were going into the wind, we would just have the elevators neutral and into the wind. Turn into and dive away is what I always say. Okay, I don't need to do a run up again because I've never stopped my engine. Everything is good. I wanted to do the one in pattern since I haven't run the thing for a little while. I just want to make sure we're all good. Should be all good. We've been running for about 18 minutes now, so we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna say down here on this portable GPS, direct to aviation. I hate these stupid things. Oops. Direct to enter. Most times we're K. K. Come on, K. I hate these menus. G. E. D, Sussex County. That's where I get my gas and my lunch. Enter. Okay, so we should be good. So she is clear.